How are you? Are you okay?
I am all right, thank you very much. And today is really nice and sunny outside, and we are just waiting for the Easter weekend to begin. So I'm all right, thank you very much. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Thankfully, we have wonderful day today as well. We had very sunny day. It was good and shiny day. It gives you positive energy, isn't it?
Lovely.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, Lana, now let's start about the university. Could you tell us about university, when it is established and where it is located?
Sure. Well, the University of Warwick is a top 10 UK Russell Group university. We're quite high in the rankings. We're in the top 100 world universities worldwide. But we're quite a modern one. We're just over 50 years old. But in those 50 years, we've managed to challenge universities that are centuries older than us, like Oxbridge, for example, Oxford and Cambridge. So we're quite a modern, dynamic, very entrepreneurial university, which is very, very new in terms of its age. So because we are a campus-based university and such a new one, when you come over to campus, you will see this kind of lovely combination of greenery around. You will see the kind of the modern buildings more than rather than kind of those old Harry Potter looking style buildings.
Somebody loves that as well.
Yes. So but also one of the best things about the university is we always reinvest, and partly the success lies with reinvesting that revenue that we get from tuition fees, from research revenue, back into the academic frontline, back into the facilities that we have for our students. For example, in 2019, we opened our sports and wellness hub, and as a member of staff, I use it myself, and it's a fantastic facility. You can do Les Mills classes, body pump, yoga, you can do squash, but also there's 25-meter swimming pool, 250 station gym, and the tallest climbing wall in the region.
Okay.
So that's kind of
okay, very well, excellent. We will come to that questions for the at the end of our conversation. When you say location is, as far as I remember, you are 1 hour far from London. Am I right?
Absolutely, it's just an hour away on the train, and it is quite conveniently located near Coventry. So if you ever coming and visiting us, please go to Coventry train station, and we're just about 15 minutes by bus away. Our campus is located near.
Okay, excellent, excellent. When you say research, could you tell us, Warwick is one of the Russell Group University. What does it mean, Russell Group, and what does it mean being a Russell Group for Warwick?
Absolutely, it's a really good question, and the Russell Group itself is a kind of it's like the Ivy League in the US. It's a group of highly prestigious universities, very competitive to get into. So just as an example, Oxford, Cambridge, Durham, LSE, they would be in this group. Actually, I've been reading the other day about this group, and it is called the Russell Group because of the hotel where the chancellors of the universities got together, and they decided to establish this group, the Russell Group. So what does it mean to be a Russell Group university? Well, it is a research-based university. And what does that mean for you? It means you will be taught by academics who are at the forefront of their research area, of their subject area. And what they usually do at Warwick, they create that content and curriculum based on their research. It means you will benefit from that cutting edge knowledge, and sometimes the knowledge will be created in partnership with the students as well, and it's it invites students to be a little bit more creative, to practice this independent thinking, and it's a different learning experience as well. It's not just passively kind of listening to the lectures, and it's not just academics who just transfer the knowledge. The academics are there, very engaged into their research areas, and they invite students to join that research. A good example would be undergraduate research scheme that we have for undergraduate students, and the university will fund you to do a bit of research, and usually students publish their research in the Reinvention magazine, and you will also be sponsored to do conference presentations. And it's a fantastic skill to put you in CV, even if you're not thinking of you know, a career in research.
Okay, thank you very much. Could you tell us how many students do you have in your university, about international, undergraduate and postgraduate, and the total number, of course?
So we are actually a very big university, so not the largest ever, but we overall have about 27,000 students on campus, and about a third of those students would be international students, so coming from a variety of different countries. So it'd be students coming from Europe, Italy, Spain. France would be quite frequent in terms of the student numbers, but overseas or kind of non-European students, including Turkey, including Russia, Kazakhstan, China, India. So overall 150 nationalities are on campus.
Very good, excellent. Could you give us a little bit, not very detailed, but some headings with what subjects can students study at the university, undergrad and postgrad?
Yes, so we are a multi-department, a multi-faculty university. We have different subjects, and we have 4 faculties, so 4 different kind of areas. So Faculty of Social Sciences, where our business school, politics and international studies, law. We have Faculty of Science, Engineering and Medicine. That will be obviously engineering, Warwick Manufacturing Group, that will be mathematics. And also we have the Faculty of Arts, where there will be subjects as English literature, history of arts. So on our website, you will be able to find all of the subjects that we do at the university. But also we do a lot of interdisciplinary subjects like PP, philosophy, politics and economics, Morse, mathematics, operational research, statistics and economics. Another one would be liberal arts. These are mainly at undergraduate level, but we do some at the postgraduate level. There is some optionality in terms of the modules that you can take from other departments. Usually you can take a language, or you can try and pick some modules from the kind of the optional module choices, depending on your department. So everything is very specific to your department, and your department is your home. So whatever department you're applying for, always check it on their specific pages.
Okay, excellent. What are the popular subjects for Turkish students?
So, good question. So from Turkey, we have traditionally had a lot of students for engineering courses. Warwick Manufacturing Group, which is in fact is not a company or a group, it's an academic department. It's a spin-off from our engineering department, and it does kind of a blend of engineering courses and kind of specialist courses, perhaps IT as well, and program and project management, but with real world application into business and industry. And it's quite a unique department in how they teach, and perhaps that's why a lot of Turkish students enjoy that ways of teaching, like flipped classroom. We have guest visitors from the industry. We have partnerships with Jaguar Land Rover, where the employees come over and deliver case studies, and they do flipped classroom experience. So very innovative ways of teaching there. And of course, our world famous Warwick Business School would be one of those that's quite oversubscribed. But do remember, if the department is quite popular and is very kind of good in rankings, it'll be very popular.
Hi, Lana. Oh, it's okay.
I think something just happened.
It's okay. It happens sometimes. No.
Yes, I was just talking about the departments, and I was just highlighting the fact that kind of the more popular the department is, the kind of the higher entry requirements there will be. So if you're not kind of exactly meeting perhaps the entry requirements for that specific course, like finance or accounting and finance courses, have a look at something that's kind of interdisciplinary, or perhaps is offered kind of on the border of different departments. But you will still get the Warwick experience, but you know, the course is not as competitive. So there are options if you're very keen on Warwick, for example.
Okay. What about the placement year for undergraduate students?
Absolutely. And if we're speaking about undergraduate students, there are options. Students can do industrial placements, students can do study abroad, students can do kind of alternate in between both. So it is absolutely an option. And we do kind of master's level courses like maths, for example, and that's kind of 4 years of studies. So the placements is absolutely an option if you wanted to go down that road, absolutely.
Okay. So, we know about Warwick has got very good reputation about employability. So could you tell us a little bit about your employability rates?
Absolutely, and I'm glad you asked this question, because I think it's one of the vital ones when you are choosing the university, is actually thinking what's ahead. You're always strategizing and thinking what's going to happen afterwards. And I'd like to just kind of run you through our Careers and Skills Center that allows you to kind of gain those very, very important skills with the employers. We train our students through mock interviews, assessment centers, different workshops, content-based workshops. At Warwick, we have over 500 employer visits happening onto campus. And then about 7 or 8 career fairs where you can reach out to your potential employers. We have a portal called My Advantage that allows you to search for different internships, different volunteering opportunities, summer options as well. And our students usually go to top companies in the UK and internationally in the public and private sector. And good examples, of course, would be the Big Four: PricewaterhouseCoopers, Deloitte, Ernst & Young. So the Barclays, obviously finance, our accounting and finance course is very well ranked. But generally, if we're talking about rankings, because it's all about rankings these days, Warwick is ranked amongst top 3, top 4 universities that have outstanding reputation with employers. So what does that mean for you? It means the employers know the name, they know the brand, and it's one of those, you know, that once you have it on your CV, kind of plays in your favor. But just in terms of the more statistics for you, about 96% of our students do end up in jobs and in further studies within 6 months after their graduation. So just to give you an example and kind of understanding.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, we have several questions. Emir Bey is asking about his application result. Emir Bey, bize, sorry, I'm going to talk in Turkish. Emir Bey, bize mail atarsanız mailinize Lana'ya iletiriz ve sizin sorunuzun cevabını da direkt olarak alabilirsiniz. Çünkü sizin dosyanızla ilgili şu anda hafızasında bir şey olmayacağından bir yorum yapamayacaktır, ama mail atarsanız size anında dönüş sağlarız. Nazlı Hanım, AP ile ilgili şimdiki sorumu soracağım. Dolayısıyla onun da cevabını alacaksınız. Diğer soruda accommodation, onu da geleceğiz. What about the entry requirement for Turkish student and plus AP requirement? One of the question from our followers.
Yes. So in terms of the entry requirements, I would recommend, guys, it's all on the website. So I would recommend you check our specific pages. So if you go onto Warwick website, you can search international, and then you'll be able to see specific entry requirements, because for Turkey, you know, obviously depends on your level, undergraduate or postgraduate. Yeah. So if you are a postgraduate student, I guess that's what kind of the majority of students are. Is that correct? You would...
Both. We have both students here.
Both, yes. So if you're a postgraduate student, we typically require licence diplomacy and a score of 3 to 3.5 or 65 or 69%, 67% is considered to comparable to UK 2.1. So usually, kind of, it's just to give you a rough indication, but you will be able to find more specific breakdown online. For undergraduate students, obviously we are looking for applications from so if you come from a specific school that's on the list on our website, you can apply directly. And you will need to see your grade comparability, but we are looking for kind of 88%, 85 and above. So 88%, we would say. And you need your specific subject. So if you're applying for, let's say, you know, mathematics courses, you'd need mathematics. So you'd need to have a look what kind of comparability it is. Each country is different. And if you are not coming from a specific set of schools, we would recommend you apply for International Foundation Program.
I see. Okay, thank you very much. Again, about the APs, you are, as far as I remember, you require minimum 3 APs. Am I right?
Yeah, sorry, I just don't remember off the top of my head, but
yeah, it's okay.
3 APs, and students generally will be made an alternative offer. So either their licence, or if they're taking APs, you can, you know, the admissions will be quite flexible as to what you take. So concentrate on one stream of the requirements so you can meet the conditions.
What about the fees?
Yes, very.
This is the very important, you know.
Absolutely. So we have different bands, and bands is basically the kind of the department in the, whether it's sciences or whether it's social sciences. But for undergraduate students, for band 1 courses, which will be usually, you know, arts courses, it will be, and overseas fees will be from £20,000. Band 2, in band 2 we have economics, we have business school, we have mathematics. It will be 25,770 per year. For postgraduate students for 2021, again, if we're looking at overseas band 1, it would be arts courses and some of the social sciences courses. We're looking at 21,280, and band 2, if we're looking at Warwick Manufacturing Group, business school, engineering, we're looking at sort of 27,160 per year. We do have scholarships.
Yes, it was my next question. Yeah. Go on.
In terms of the scholarships, and we understand it's quite a big investment, so do reach out and see what scholarships are available based on your department. Obviously, in the UK, you have Chevening Scholarship, and usually students who apply to top universities would be good candidates to start off with. And I have this year one Chevening scholar from Turkey. He is fantastic. We are going to do a webinar with him on the 16th of May. So if anybody wants to reach out to Ali, give him your email address, and Ali can liaise with me directly. So that's not a problem.
Absolutely.
And he can talk you through his Chevening scholarship. We also have scholarships from departments like Warwick Manufacturing Group. They run scholarship opportunities based on your application, and once you get the offer, you will be also notified whether you've been successful. It's usually 25 or 50% off. Same for business school. So check out individual departments for other opportunities as well.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the accommodation. Could you give us a little bit information about accommodation?
Absolutely. So the university is a campus-based university, and I think the beauty of being on a campus-based university is you can live outside of a big hustle and bustle place. Like, I don't know, can you type in, are you guys from Istanbul, or are you from Ankara? Where are you from? Just to know, your location. But when you do, or if you do come to work, you will be in this beautiful kind of area with the woods, forests, and the accommodation is based on campus for some of the students. And there will be some of the students who live off campus in Coventry, in Leamington, in the nearby areas. So you can choose different options, and it depends on your budget as well. But you can also check our.
what are the costs then?
The costs. So the costs roughly 20% cheaper than London. So you are getting really good quality accommodation. You are studying in a Russell Group university. You're very close to an international airport. So in terms of the costs, we're looking at from sort of starting from 4,000 up to perhaps sort of 6,000, 7,000 just for your tenancy contract. And that depends on obviously how many students live in the halls. You will always have your own room, but you will usually either share the kitchen or the kitchen will be shared usually in student accommodation based on campus, and sort of the facilities like bathroom, toilets. Some of the studios are available where you will have your own kitchen as well.
Excellent. Okay, once students have arrived, can you tell us a little about student life? About the club and the sport opportunity, this type, art, maybe theater things, what they can have in there?
Well, it's as you can see, our university is really big. It's, you know, it's beautiful, it's dynamic, it's got a fantastic campus. You will be able to have a fantastic kind of student experience on top of your very busy life being a Warwick student. So we have sports and wellness hub. We have lots of different sports and societies, over 250 sports and societies on campus. Students have their own club as well. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember how this place is called. I haven't been to a club for like maybe 10 years now. Yeah. So you'll have your own place for clubbing. Student union is a place as kind of the hub of social life for students. And we have Warwick Arts Centre, which is a unique venue of its kind outside of London, with cinema, theatre, and kind of cafes and restaurants. And don't forget, the campus is quite big. It's very green, so lots of opportunities for running, lots of opportunities for engaging and visiting your friends who live around campus in the local area. You will have excellent learning facilities and studying facilities like library that's open 24/7, study grids. You will have different kind of desk stations and computer stations where you can log in and work from there. So printers are available pretty much in every facility. You will have a card with which you'll be able to log in and you know, do your work and also pay for your food as well. So no need to carry your cash with you on campus.
Excellent. So they don't need to worry about if they are bored in there or anything. They have full of life in there. Excellent.
Oh, no, definitely not bored.
Very good. You know, some students who wants to know more about the university, they would like to visit the university and attend the open days, but now it's because of the restriction, travel restriction, and close the borders. Do you have any plan, or did you organize any virtual tour for the students for who's offer holders and who will thinking to study 2021 or 2022?
Yes, absolutely. We have cancelled our open days, unfortunately, due to the coronavirus situation, and I hope you understand. We are now working on a virtual open day, and hopefully the information will go out very, very soon, and you'll be able to find that information. The open days are mostly kind of for undergraduate students, showcasing the undergraduate subjects. So if you are an undergraduate student, please do attend. It will give you such a good flavor of the university, of the academics and caliber of students and academics that we have. Another thing is for postgraduate students, but also for undergrads, we run regular live chat sessions if you want to connect with us. But I wanted to also say, if you're a postgraduate student and if you have not applied yet, if you haven't put your application in for this year or next year, we are running a webinar on the 16th of May, sorry, the one that I mentioned with Kanan, I think his name is. So he's going to talk about, he's a Turkish student, he's going to talk about a scholarship and achievement opportunity. So reach out to Ali, you know, share your details perhaps, and then you can, you know, Ali can send me your details, and I can send you the link to Ali, and that way, you know, you can register for the webinar. So that's a good opportunity to, again, to talk through, to talk with us and get a bit of a flavor what's it like, because we will connect you with the students. Yeah. So yes, these are the options. But if you are thinking further afield, do wait a little bit until the situation calms down. It's probably not at the top of your mind to go and travel places now. But if you are thinking further afield, come and visit the campus when it becomes possible, because we offer you opportunity to talk to academics, to talk to the, you know, the students within the department. But in the meantime, do reach out to myself, to Ali, or live chat with us. We do live chats from 9:30 to 3:30 every day.
Excellent. Thank you very much. What about the conditional offer holders for this year? As you know, normally university requires English requirement for UKVI or the IELTS academic, but some students couldn't get that because of the curfew. So do you have any updates for English requirement in the university?
Not that I can announce at the moment, because it's under embargo at the moment, but the university is working on that. So potentially we are thinking of alternative arrangements for you to be able to meet your offer conditions. We are potentially thinking of online testing solutions like Duolingo test, and any other secure ways of testing your English language. So please, if you are an offer holder, do bear with us a little bit more. We are sorting this out. The university is working really hard. All the staff at the university, and we might not be communicating every day, but we keep your interest in our mind every day. I promise you. We will send communication very shortly to you, and especially to students who are in affected areas. And cannot satisfy their English language conditions, and not also just IELTS, but general, you know, your high school degrees. We are looking at how we're going to do that, because for some countries the exams have been cancelled, and how that's going to work. We are trying to work out a fair and consistent approach. So we're just scoping at the moment. We still have a bit of time, but by all means, do not feel rushed that you need to accept offers right now. You still have the time. You have the time. I think the deadline is in June right now. We've moved the deadline to the 15th of June. We're going to move all the deadlines for your deposits. Do not worry about that at all. Make sure you stay connected to us. Make sure you reach out. And as soon as we have something to tell, once it's been confirmed at the senior level, we will be communicating with you. But we know, we are aware of the problem.
Excellent. Final question. Already 31 minutes. We've been talking. Time is flying, you know. It was very nice talk, you know. It was very nice, informative talk, actually. Final questions about, again, for the offer holders. Do they need to worry for September 2020 if this restriction continues until September? I know it is too early to discuss this one, but does university have any plan B, like online education or these things?
Very good question. And I think whatever my answer will be, it will be quite consistent with all UK universities, with all of the sector, because we are in it. Everybody is in the same situation. And there is a kind of hashtag at the moment that we're using in the universities. We are all in it together. So what Warwick is doing in terms of the strategic planning is we are looking at different scenarios. And the university has fantastic infrastructure in terms of IT to be able to move all of the learning online. But we understand that this is not the experience some of the students would want, especially if they're international students. We are considering options of moving to January start, or doing it part-time, or sort of a blended learning through kind of online, and then moving students to campus when they can travel. We don't know how it will play out, but what I can say is the university is prepared in terms of its agility, in terms of its IT infrastructure, to be able to deliver and adapt. That's one thing for sure. We are monitoring the situation, and we will be looking at how it looks like closer to kind of May, June time. Hopefully by then we will have a clearer view, and again, stay connected. But whatever university you are, it is the same boat for everybody. But Warwick is definitely looking into alternatives for you guys. So please bear with us again. I think it's just a big challenge for everybody.
Thank you very much, Lena. It was very lovely chat, and it was very informative about the university. I hope all our followers get benefit from that. I would like to say thank you to you again for joining us and supporting us and being with our students in here. Just I want to do my announcement for the students. Arkadaşlar, başvurularınız, burs başvurularıyla ilgili detaylar, bunlarla ilgili bizimle irtibata geçebilirsiniz. Lana'ya sorularınız varsa bize mail atabilirsiniz. Lana'ya biz yine onu iletiriz. I was telling, if they have any questions regarding university or scholarship, they can email us, we can forward to you. This is the meaning of being a representative, official representative of the university. This is the only way we can connect it with the university and having a proper answer from the university. Okay, Lana, do you want to add anything final or before say goodbye?
No, I just wanted to say best of luck, everybody. Stay safe, and do look after yourselves. And if you have any questions, reach out to us directly or through Ali, through ATEC. They are fantastic at supporting you and helping you. They're based in Turkey, in Istanbul. That's what we are. But this is our kind of international account for international students. Do follow us, and best of luck to all of you. Thank you very much, Ali, for arranging this event. It was lovely to see you, although online, and I hope we are breaking up for Easter now, so I hope you have a lovely weekend.
Have a nice, happy Easter as well. Thank you very much for your attendance.
Thank you. Merhaba, and sorry, teşekkür ederim. That's what I wanted to say. Teşekkür ederim.
Bir şey değil. Thank you. Bye bye.